Another super interesting matchup for week number 4 of Dana White's Contender Series. Guys, if you've been enjoying the Contender Series as much as I have this year, I know that you guys are super excited for this week because we have some really compelling fights. This week is probably the one that before the season started that I had identified as, oh, that week is going to have the matchups that I'm most looking forward to. And when I was breaking down the tape, I confirmed my belief, right? Now, we don't know how the fights are going to deliver until the day of, obviously, but so far, everything looks promising. And this fight here at 155 pounds between Gage Young and Quillin Salkilld, I think is how you say that, this is going to be a good one because this is one of the hardest ones to predict. It's probably the hardest fight on this card to predict that I'm actually going to be able to make a prediction on. If you haven't seen one of the fights, then you'll understand that. But this matchup here is very close because both guys have clear paths to victory, and you love that. That's compelling, and that is something that the fans can get behind because no matter what side you're on, the other guy has a chance, and that I do like to see because it does help for, just making exciting fights. If both guys have a reasonable chance to win, it's not a squash match, it's not a setup fight. I like to see it. So for Gage Young, 8-1 on the career, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. We're looking at Salkilld on the other side. He is 6-1 on the career, 5-0 in the last 5 fights. Now, both of these guys have a similar skill set, but different styles. When we look at Gage Young, good striker. He's got good kicks. His front kick and his leg kick are the kicks that he's going to use the most. I do like his front kick. It is like he kind of thrusts it in there like it's a spear. It's not like a he doesn't use it just to keep guys at distance. He uses that to actually just drive through them and land with some punishing power to the sternum. Good leg kicks as well. He uses his jab a lot as a range finder, and I do like that because it's going to set up his wrestling, which we'll talk about in a moment. So I do like the way he uses his jab as a range finder, and he does have decent power on the feet. When it comes to the wrestling, this is where he's probably going to need to get this done in this particular matchup because Gage Young is going to have likely the better pure wrestling. Let's put it that way. He's got good takedowns, very good entries, and he's able to chain wrestle when need be. I do think if he can get this fight to the mat on his terms and get on top, his top pressure and his ground and pound, which is pretty decent, is going to give him the opportunity at least to win rounds. And I think that is what he's going to need to use to win this fight. He's got good takedown defense as well. So if the return from his opponent is to try to take him down, he should be able to stop the takedowns. Can't say for sure because, he has been taken down before, but he does have pretty good takedown defense, and I do like his ability to get on top in these matchups. So, solid wrestling here. I think this is his best path to victory. When we look at the other side, for Quillin Sild, he's good in the striking as well. Now, he's got kicks to all levels, and he can put combinations together where his punches and his kicks are together in combination. Now, he does use those combinations to set up takedowns, which even if someone has good takedown defense, if you're busy defending strikes, you can end up getting taken down by a guy that maybe his takedowns aren't as clean, but it's effective because you're busy defending strikes. So for Salkilld, I love the way he puts his striking and his grappling together. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll cover more in the grappling in a moment, but combinations, puts his punches and kicks together, and then they can also lead to takedowns. We're going to cover that in a bit. Now, he's got good counter-striking ability. It's not his primary go-to, but if other guys are pressuring him, he's able to throw these counters back, and a lot of times those counters come from elbows. He'll have somebody coming forward and pressuring him, and he'll just kind of counter off with like an elbow, just coming across, even off the lead side. And he does a good job using the elbows when he's in close, as well as in the grappling exchanges. He'll mix in the elbows up against the cage, things like that. Now, I do like that because elbows cut opponents, and cutting opponents can gets more damage, right? When it comes to the grappling, his one drawback is sometimes he's busy trying to do damage to his opponent, and he ends up getting taken down. It's the one drawback, and that's why I think the wrestling from Gage Young is his best path. But I don't think he's lost on the map because he's got slick transitions. He's going to attack chokes from everywhere because he's got them choking arms. You guys know the choking arms. We've talked about it plenty. He's very active off of his back, and he doesn't just let his opponent settle in on top. And he's got good ground and pound once he does get to the top. Now, do I think he's going to win from his back? Probably not. Could he? Yes, but probably not. He's probably going to have to get back to his feet because I think on the feet, he's going to be the better striker. I think that's what he's going to want to do. Keep this on the feet. I think Gage Young is a good striker. I think both of them are good strikers, but I think Salkilld is going to have more volume. He's going to be able to put the combinations together with different levels, checking width, depth, and height all in the same combination, and that's what you want to see. So I do think he's going to be the better striker, and I think if it goes to the mat on his terms, if he's able to get the takedowns at the end of his combinations, like I said that he can, he can win there. So I do think Salkilld has a few more paths to victory, but both guys have clean paths to victory. I've got to take Salkilld in this one. Low confidence on this. This is the toughest fight for me to predict. And like I said, both guys have clear paths to victory. So let me know who you have in this one down in the comments below. I do appreciate it. You guys have been really turning up for these videos, and it's helped the channel a ton. Like the video while you're down there. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't checked out the rest of the videos on this playlist, go ahead and do that. It should be popping up on screen if it hasn't already. And I will see you guys in those videos. Have fun. I'll catch you down the road.